one thing. You know, the Jailbirds are out here, and they showed a film, but they didn't show the whole thing. You know, we gave you another piece of film. We want to see the whole thing, and we're going to see what kind of cowards, backstabbers, and jumpers these Jailbirds are.
Well, what we're talking about here, of course, is the situation that Jack Briscoe there, getting set to defend the National Heavyweight Championship. The Freebirds moving in. It was Terry Gordy, one of the Freebirds, set to wrestle Jack Briscoe for that title.
Well, gets back, and it's three of them, the Jailbirds. You know, Jack Briscoe's a great champion, a great athlete, and a credit to this business. And there it goes right there. They think they jump from the back. The big man, he thinks he's got Briscoe in trouble, and he does for a minute, because what they are is what Idol said, backstabbers, jumpers. And there's Jack, got him in the figure four. He's ready to concede. And there's Michelle and Buddy jumping on him. Throw Jack in. And Michelle and Buddy give him a clothesline. And it takes a lot of guts, three of them, to jump the national champion. They're putting the boots to him pretty good. Pretty good. But when we get back at the Jailbirds, again, 3-on-1, and the man is down.
You know, Darren, I got a few things to say here. If Sullivan will just please give me 1 second. You know, here we come right now. Look at him right here. Here it is, Geronimo. The people were screaming the revolution. Now let's see how tough the Jailbirds are. Let's see if they can withstand the power and the fury and the wrath of the new revolution. This is it right here. This is rock and roll right here. This is the Doobie Brothers. This is the Blues Brothers. This is everything you always wanted. We're pretty. We're fast. We're intelligent. We've got it all. And you can see what they're doing now. Where are they now? Yes, where are they now? Out on the apron, out on the floor, because they do not want part of the revolution right here. And look at poor Jack Briscoe as he tried to fight 3-on-1 single-handedly. You call this justice? I don't call it justice, but believe me, I got 10 knuckles right here that are balled up right now, and I call this justice. And anytime I get a chance to jam them down their throats, we'll find out what the meaning of justice is, right, Sullivan?
Well, may I just point out, of course, that the bell had rung, and when the Freebirds jumped on Jack Briscoe, and so the match was official. However, the Freebirds disqualified because of their actions. Jack Briscoe's retained that title. I think that should be brought up to everybody. But it was this situation then that preceded the situation regarding the Georgia Tag Team Champion.
That's right, Gordon. First of all, we came in there and we kicked their butts all over the place. You know what Idol stand for? We stand for truth, justice, and the American way, and we've been showing the people these Jailbirds are nothing but backstabbers, backjumpers, and we can play the game as well as anybody, because the people know what Idol and I can do.
I'll tell you what, let's take a look now. We heard earlier from the Freebirds and their interpretation of that tag team match. Now let's take a look at the same video, and gentlemen, I would appreciate your comments in it.
Well, as you can see right here, the magnificent, sexy body of Austin Idol, the beautiful boots, the beautiful tights, and look at that big fat slob who is backing away. I don't see him, but even trying to make contact. Now look at this. Now this is what it's like when it's one-on-one right here. Let's see how tough they are. Let's see if they can withstand Austin Idol. No, they can't. I'll tell you right now they can't. There hasn't been anybody in the state of Georgia right now, as a matter of fact, that around the country has been able to withstand the power and the impact of Austin Idol. And now, believe it or not, that's as fate would have it, Sullivan and I, as a tag team combination. Everybody said, no, it'll never work. These two can't stay together. Well, believe me, we will stay together. This is teamwork. Look at it. This is teamwork right here. It's the lesser of two evils. And who is the most evil of this tag team combination? Right here, it's Austin Idol, and it's Sullivan.
Gordon, you know, this is when I was back at home. This is what we used to do on the streets. There isn't any wrestling here. I'm just running his head and smash it into the corner right there, and he is out on his feet. But we're not just going to defeat these guys anymore. We're going to put some pain and punishment. Watch when I do this. He felt that for 2 days.
Up came his egg rolls right there, darling.
Well, of course, obviously, at this point, I can see where you all had really thrown the rule book out the window, and I can see why after watching this attack on Jack Briscoe.
Yeah, well, they attacked the national champion. They thought they were going to get away with anything, but their day had come. Their day had come right there. Watch this. He thinks he's Rudolph Nurier with a big kick. Boom. He's down. I got to give you credit right there. I remember when he used to kick me, and they hurt, brother. He's trying to do it to me. I just reverse him, a little smarter than Big Terry. I'm going to throw this man in, and I'm going to teach him what his daddy should have taught him a long time ago, something about respect. Watch this man right here. He goes flying in the air, 260 pounds. You know that going to hurt. I take the Golden Boy in, and I line him up, and Idol just about sent him into last week.
I love it when he calls me the Golden Boy, because it's true. I am the Golden Boy of professional wrestling. I'm the prettiest, the sexiest, the richest, the meanest, and you can see right here, this is the greatest. They talked about the Crusher and the Bruiser. They talked about Bruno Sammartino and Gorilla Monsoon. They talked about the Funk. They talked about the Briscoes, which in fact are a tremendous tag team combination. They talked about all of them, but now this is the ultimate. We have reached the pinnacle, the peak, the mountaintop right here. Ooh! That would have stopped anybody, but didn't stop Austin Idol.
Okay, right here, the referee goes down. There's a collision, and I want the people to watch this real clear. There's Terry Gordy getting in the spinning toe hold, and he's yelling, I give, and Idol is stepping in the figure four with Buddy, and Buddy's saying, I give. Both the Freebirds are saying, I give. And Michelle, the little rat that she is, jumps off the top rope. Michelle jumps off the top rope, tucks her petticoat back into her dress, and scooted. He got me right there, and Terry Gordy can hardly walk. Buddy will never walk again right. The referee counts 1, 2, 3. They both were saying, I give. I'm not criticizing the referee because he was not goofy. And right here, I'm going to show you something that was done right. They thought they were going to take the belts. Right there, Michelle's in the ring, and Ronnie West, the man on the spot, Johnny on the spot, took the belts and didn't give them to him. He looked like a track star right there, didn't give them to him. And right here, I'm coming to, Idol wants to take the belts, which we deserve because they said, I give, don't hurt us anymore. And right now, it comes down to this. There's two teams in this area, the Jailbirds and us. Rock and roll, hoochie coo, the fire down below, it's all gonna end because the Jailbirds gave up, surrendered. Next time, boys, we're not gonna let go of those holes.
This is the gospel truth right now, and believe me, this is gospel. I don't care who it is. If it's the Jailbirds, I don't care if they bring the Crusher and the Bruiser. I don't care if they bring the Funks. Bring anybody you want to, believe you me. There's one thing for sure. It's you and me, maniac, to death do us part.
And so what was going to be